Hello and welcome to Aurei Place Factorio Seablock. This is episode 146 and we're looking to finish some stuff up here. So basically we got the 3 chunks that produce sulfuric wastewater. So what we want to be doing is setting up some water treatment plants that will be able to deal with it. And then for the other, so we have 3 more flotation cells coming up, and we'll use, we'll put the water treatment plants for those immediately after them. So we've got sulfuric wastewater over here, and we're gonna bring that in and move that up. And then we're gonna get mineralized water and purified water. So the purified water is pretty nice because we actually need that. So we'll feed that back in. We're gonna need a bunch more pipe. So let's keep crafting that. That can never hurt. Gonna need a bunch more. Okay. So let's bring at least up the purified water. Make sure that we have the landfill properly going, and then we'll bring this over. Let's see, that won't quite work, but like this should be fine. Yep, then we connect this up. Let's see. Yep. So we're gonna get some purified water out. We're gonna need to power that guy. We're gonna need to get some mineralized water out. So I guess, let's see. We don't happen to be running that somewhere over here, right? That would be, yeah, that would just be too convenient. So I guess we're gonna be running it down. We don't need to tap it off anywhere. So what I think I'm gonna do is run it down, like basically, since we don't need to tap it off, we can run it along the right side of the belt. So I think that's what we're about to do. So I'll just, yeah, we'll make one belt go underground, and then from here we can bring this down. Yeah, let's hope it might not, if it doesn't fix itself, I think, yeah, okay, we'll notice it. Yeah, this is better. Okay, same over here. Oh, did I want to go here? Maybe not. Well. We'll run it like this, yeah. We'll run it like this. Round the corner. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's totally okay. And like this, like this. And then craft some more pipe. Always. And then we're gonna bring this down even a little bit further. I think we're still not running it anywhere, are we? Ferrochlorides. Nope. Yeah, so the question is more, we don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure none of these recipes use it, right? So the only way we could actually use it, if we used it to crystallize to sapphirite, and yeah, I don't think we want to be doing that. Like I think it makes sense to actually put it, go ahead and put it in the system somewhere, and then we'll be able to use it for actual resource production, because you know that is pretty sweet. Let's see. Yeah, we can connect it like up here, right? This is mineralized water. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're not running it anywhere. You have any other? Yeah, basically this is probably the closest connection point. So let's see. We can make sure to craft some more pipe. Recurring theme here. Maybe I should deposit some stuff in our major warehouse. Let's see, the titanium ore, we don't need that. I should put the crushed stuff where we can use it. Let's see, silicon we don't really need. Yeah, we can recraft those cliff explosives. We don't need for a bit, hopefully. Wood is fine. Gaseous pepper egg, alien artifacts. Yeah, electrochemics lab. That's fine. We'll put down the wind turbines, like over here. This is all okay. It's running for a bit, and there's no backups for the ores. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna see, where did we bring it up? Here, right here. So what we can do, I guess, is we could run it like over here, and then we should be okay. Let's see. There we go. Yep, so basically we want to fill this in for a bit. We also want to grab some more landfill. Let's see, we don't have that much over here, then we should have a bunch more here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We're not out by a long shot, but so part of it is that actually we should have some over here. Not that much though, but still, like, that should be helpful. Yep, so what I want to be doing is, I would preferably, yeah, that's gonna work out, kind of. Okay, maybe. Let's see. If we move this pole and this belt, then we can connect this up. Craft some more pipe while we're at it. And go like this, and then we'll run those guys underground like this, and we can connect this up. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, goodies. So that's gonna give us a ton of mineralized water, or rather an outlet for the mineralized water that we're producing. So that's pretty nice. And then the only thing to sort of consider is that we're getting sulfur out of it. So the thing about sulfur, let's see. So we might actually want to be using that, right? This is how we get sulfur. We can use it with oxygen gas to make sulfur dioxide gas. Yeah, so this is actually the main chain to use it. Right, so if we make sulfur dioxide gas with it, and then we can use that with purified water to convert it into sulfuric acid. So given how sulfuric acid is actually a pretty important component of this all, I think it actually makes sense to basically start producing it here. We might need more. We can actually fill it, like run a line from over here and use a top-up valve, so that we can actually use all the sulfur that we produce over here. I think, yeah, that's actually what we want to be doing. So that's pretty nice. And can we get oxygen from over here? Maybe not. So we would need to bring the oxygen up, but yeah, we are running sulfur somewhere over here. Yeah, sulfuric acid. So I actually like that a lot. Yeah, let's see where we can get the oxygen then. We will need a bunch more pipe though. Like a crazy amount more pipe. Let's see where we're at. Let's also check our power production, how we're doing on that. Let's see, the steam engines are kicking in the nights, and pretty early actually. I mean, yeah, so basically the thing is, so as it looks like the accumulators are not making it through the night. So maybe we should put down some more solar panels. I actually like that. Just put down some more solar panels and don't worry about it. Yeah. So we're gonna be crafting some more pipes. We're gonna grab a stack of you guys. We're gonna grab a stack of you guys, and we're gonna grab a stack of you guys. That's actually, yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice. And while we move down here, let's check out where we could be getting the oxygen. It's going up here. Yeah, we could get it from here and basically sneak it through like this. I think that should be okay. And yeah, and so the question that's sort of left is, do we actually want to do that? But I think the answer is a pretty clear yes. Like it makes a lot of sense to want to recycle the sulfur at that point. The only reason why we wouldn't want to do it is if we don't consume enough of it. But I highly doubt that's gonna be the case. And if it is, then we'll build like a sulfur buffer or something and do something about it that way. Let's move down here and place our extra solar panels. Everything here looks pretty much hunky-dory. Yeah, this is a little slow, but I guess, yeah, that's because we're not consuming all the crystal slurry. So that's not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah, let's see. These are all the same solar panels, right? They look a little bit different due to like some rendering issue or something. Or maybe it's just an optic illusion that they look differently. Interesting. Yeah, I guess if we look at the amount of accumulators, we shouldn't actually be making it through the night, right? So that might make sense that we're actually that what we saw with the power usage is actually indeed the case, that it's not gonna be like, well, it is gonna be okay, but it might be like slightly problematic if we didn't have the steam engine backup to run. Right, it's kicking in at 20%. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't make it through the night, so that's interesting. But yeah, we'll be fine. But we might not be fine if we needed to make sure that we have basically, yeah, so if the steam engine 2s are not good enough to cover the gap that we have between what we need to get through the night and what we need to actually make it, like what we need to, yeah, basically what we need to get through the night and what we get from our accumulators, then I want to have some accumulators over here. Yeah, so if we can't bridge that gap, then we might run into issues. But for now, like, I'm not too worried. With a bunch of extra panels, we're gonna just have extra power, right? That's never gonna be a bad thing. But it is something to keep an eye on if we're gonna head into later stages of the game and we still are reliant on our solar power. Did I mess placement up here? It looks like I did. It should be like this. I guess I messed it up somewhere up there, but I guess the placement of the accumulators worked out in a way that it didn't actually matter. Let's make sure we save some space, but we should actually maybe grab some more accumulators. It wouldn't hurt. But for now, I'm not too worried. Yep, there we go. Final couple. So it is night, so we're not gonna be able to see the impact of this immediately, but I am gonna check if I remember to later. Okay, there we go. Okay, they're all connected up. Let's just do a small check if we can see something already. It's just like at the end of the last day we added some stuff. Oh, wow. we actually were like slightly, and it wasn't at the point where we like there we actually are sort of on the edge. That's real good to keep an eye on. Yeah, we're gonna dump the alien artifacts in the massive warehouse, and then we're back on track to craft some more pipe, because we're gonna need that to bring the oxygen up. Yeah, it's real nice that we just need the oxygen to get there. Like, I don't think we want to produce that locally, right? We could be doing that by just grabbing compressed air, I think. Let's see, we could make it out of purified water as well. Yeah, compressed air is a way we could roll it. Heavy water. That seems like a byproduct. We really just want to like make sure that. Wait, how are we producing oxygen? I thought we had some. No, maybe we don't actually have. I could have sworn we had some oxygen production somewhere, like specific. I guess we have the air machine like somewhere up there. But yeah, no, I guess if the vent is, the oxygen vent is still running. Oh yeah, the thing we had was that the one flare for the hydrogen wasn't enough. That was something that was weird. But for oxygen, yeah, the flare is still running, so we should have plenty of that. Especially if the stuff that we're doing is we're gonna be using it for this process, so that should be totally fine. Okay, so more pipe. And we're gonna bring up the oxygen. So are we running that somewhere over here by any chance? Doesn't look like it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheese it out here, move it like this. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. We might need to refactor that a little bit if we need to scale this up, but for now this actually seems totally legit. Yeah, let's do it like this. It's so ugly, but it's amazing. Oh, we can't actually make that. Then what we're gonna do is this. Oh. So much spaghetti. But it's spaghetti for good. Because basically doing this allows us to basically reclaim all of this space. We can reuse it for stuff like this, and we're gonna be totally fine. We are gonna need to put that back. There we go. Okay, so how are we gonna run the oxygen? I think we're good running it along the purified water, because we're not gonna be using it for much besides whatchamacallit, the sulfur production. So we can actually run it like this. And if we're so the I think the risk here is actually more that we don't have enough sulfuric acid. It's not gonna be that we that we have too much of it. Whoops, that's not what we wanted. There we go. And then we can, let's see, bring this up. Yeah, so the disadvantage of this is that we're not gonna be able to check if it all works before we actually start consuming the sulfuric acid, but I think that's worth it. Like, we can patch stuff up later if we figure out that it didn't work. So we're good on that front. Okay, let's fix that up. There we go. Yeah, this is actually going pretty well. Yeah, and then here we have some issues, but that's fine. We could have been doing this with better pipes, maybe. But yeah, I guess we're stuck with this for now. Okay, so we're gonna get some of you guys out here. And we're gonna run a little bit of belt in order to do that. Like this. You're gonna drop over here. And we're gonna power you. Yeah, I guess we need another pole to do that. Okay, so that's gonna make sure this can run. This is actually... Oh, yeah, okay. So this is actually enough to keep... To get rid of a bunch of... yeah, basically it stacked the sulfur. So that's nice. Let's maybe see if we can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see. Crushed sapphirite goes in there. Excellent. Crushed plutonium. Yeah, the other ones we don't have yet. But ammonium chunks go in the next array, basically. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's see, at least 2 chemical plants. 1, 2. Maybe 3? No, I think 2 should be okay. Let's get some more landfill going. We really are... and what we can do actually is we can use the oxygen gas lane in order to transport. Let's see. Yeah, we can do this, right? Yeah, it's... we will need purified water for it, but that's gonna be okay. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make you guys, for which we need an inserter that's gonna drop over here, and we need some pipe. So we'll go up 1 more. Let's see, like we actually ran out. Well, I guess so. Shouldn't have been surprised. Let's queue some more crafts, and then we're good to go. Yeah, so actually while I was offline, I had another idea about this whole setup. So what we can do, I think, is do the recipes, like these recipes, all the way at the back. And do some sort of mechanism where we actually bring down the ores. And we make sure that we can... we only use the lower systems as sort of supplementary income. So that is actually like, then it's basically a full refactor of everything we've been doing. And then I think that should be very helpful. But yeah, let's see. We're just gonna go easy for now and see how things work out. So this is gonna be okay. Then we're gonna do another chemical plant, and let's see what makes sense. So I think we want to have like a row of pipe here. So actually what we can do is we could just... Let's see, we could... Yeah, we have a bunch of options. I think the easiest option is... Yeah, what we could do is just have the... So just chain the water and connect the sulfur like this. That seems like a reasonable solution. And then we're gonna do it like this. You guys get to connect up here. We'll connect you. And then we're gonna bring you guys down to the oxygen lane. Like we might need to rearrange some of these pipes with respect to like these belts that come up, but that's gonna be okay. I don't mind. Okay, so like this should be fine. We're just gonna get a bunch of sulfuric acid this way, and that's gonna make sure that we can actually get rid of all this stuff. So maybe along the same veins, let's see what we might want to be like. Do we need the other stuff for the... Because we need the sulfuric acid for these guys, right? But we also need the hydrochloric acid, the nitric acid for these guys. So here we need, oh, and actually also the hydrofluoric acid. So I think we might want to do this with all of them then. Let's see. So how would that work? Let's see. If we look at, let's see, these guys, right? So we're gonna get fluoride. We're gonna get salt, and we're gonna get sodium nitrate. Okay, let's figure this out. So in order to get crystals, let's see, let's say you guys, we need hydrochloric acid for which we need hydrogen chloride gas, which we can make actually from sulfuric acid with salt. But then we get you guys. And let's see, can we can make glass mixture. We can split you into sulfur and sodium. What can we do with sodium? Make sodium carbonate. Let's see. With liquor. This is all. Let's see. And so basically, how do you make this stuff? No, how do we make it? With chlorine and hydrogen. Let's just check. So if we have chloric wastewater, we get salt, saline water. Yeah, so and the saline hydro. Let's see, the hydrochloric acid is basically, yeah, we can make that from saline water basically. And then we have here the hydrofluoric acid, but we can, yeah, we can. So what we could do is use sulfuric acid to process that stuff up basically, right? So for you guys we need hydrochloric acid, which we need to be, yeah, we could make from salt, and salt is one of the products of the wastewater thingy. And then we have these guys as extra byproducts, the sodium sulfate, right? Let's see, and that we could use for, like, we could recover sulfur from that and then get sodium from it, which I guess we could use for a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is, we'll need this for some stuff, but yeah, sodium hydroxide is used for a bunch of things. Okay. So it is useful, right? We are using this stuff, but the question is, like, what do we want to do? So the alternative is that we bring up these fluids, right? But if we can, like, this recipe seems like, if we look at, it seems pretty efficient, right? We're just using a bunch of sulfuric acid, which is nice. So if this can be enough to get us there, then it would be real nice. And same for the hydrofluoric acid. Yeah, there we have the same stuff, right? So these two special fluids, and is that all that we need? Maybe it is. Oh no, we also need the nitric acid, but the nitric acid is actually, I think, fairly doable. Let's see. So the nitric acid, yeah, that's just pure from sodium nitrate and sulfuric acid. So I think we want to do all of that, and then hope that it is enough. Oddly enough, like, we're gonna use a bunch of sulfuric acid for this, but maybe these recipes are balanced out in a way that it works out. I guess not per se, right? Because if we're consuming all these ores in asymmetrical fashions, then we could run into issues. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the nitric acid. Yeah, we're gonna reprocess it. So if we look at this, then we're gonna use the salt and the saline water. We could probably, what can we get salt out of that as well or something? Can we, let's see, or maybe we need it for something. Do we need it for something? Maybe one of the doesn't hydrofluoric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. Yeah. Isn't there something that uses maybe? Nope. 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 Okay. I don't think there's something that would use salt water. But maybe I'm overlooking that at this point. Let's see. Saline. Like we could clarify it, right, if we needed to. What can we use it for? Brown algae. We can use it to get more sodium hydroxide and stuff. Yeah, this is all not. Yeah, okay. Apparently, with water treatment 4, we could get it to. We could just make it into salt, which is actually. That could be kind of nice. So maybe let's start some research towards that. Like we can get back to our thermal water stuff later. Okay. I'm also gonna cut this episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!